have a signal.
Okay, there's no water either.
There's nothing.
This is all we have. We have each other.
Hi. Just thought I'd come by to see if you're okay.
Anybody there?
We need to stick together. What else are sisters for?
It is sort of weird being honored for the worst day of your life.
It's going down.
What?
It is sort of weird being honored for the worst day of your life.
You know things most of the rest of us will never know. That's gotta weigh heavy on a young man's shoulders.
It's really good to have you back, little brother.
Your story, Billy, no longer belongs to you. It's America's story now.
So here you are, Billy.
For the first time in my life, I feel close to something bigger than myself.
We just open the door a crack. The light comes pouring in.
What really happened over there?
You want to be the best?
What time is it?
Do you want to be the best?
Yeah, sure.
The time is now.
What's the most fun you ever had playing baseball?
When I was 5 or 6,
How do you think you can get pitching to feel that way again?
that's the big question. You add millions of dollars to it and something changes.
We have to be a little concerned with the rookie at this point. Throwing 5 wild pitches in 1 inning.
Do you have any idea how much pressure I'm under right now?
I can only talk to you and listen to you. I can't pitch for you. Do you think that your father had a lot to do with your success?
Come on, go! Don't make me get up and chase you. Don't make me get up and chase you! Do not make me get up and chase you!
Picture my dad, and all I see is a shadow.
A person can project things that make them feel uncomfortable or dangerous.
You must think you're pretty astonishing, huh? You can tell me. It's all right.
No, sir.
Oh, come on. You can tell me.
No, sir.
It'll be our secret.
What were you doing to him out here?
Junior and me have rules. And I was remembering them to him.
Something bothering you, Hopper? What happened to your head?
He looks tired. He doesn't look tired, all right? He looks lazy.
Come on, Hopper, challenge this guy!
Hopper, right here!
I don't know what it's like. A lot of people want an arm that can throw a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. I'll tell you something, they picked the wrong guy. Because I'm just an ordinary kid. I'm just an ordinary kid.
There's a lot of positive things in our shadow that we need, like our animal instincts.
You want me to explode?
Do you want to explode?
I know you're pissed at me. Only me, you, and the ghosts of the legends up at this hour. One of these days, you're gonna be rich. You're gonna be in some fancy hotel. You're gonna think, God damn, I love my dad.
I'm trying to teach you about greatness.
You're different. Sooner or later, different scares people. You think if you don't fight back, then maybe they'll like you. Stop picking on you, calling you a freak. Victim or not, make a decision.
Your son is a remarkable young man. It wouldn't surprise me if he has more in common with Einstein, Mozart, and Picasso than he does with us. He has highly advanced cognitive skills. The obsessive personality.
Can our son lead a normal life?
Define normal. Maybe he's capable of much more than we know.
Say you're the head of the Sinaloa cartel. Who can you trust to track your stolen cash? He's capable of coming in cold, uncooking years of books, and getting out alive. Imagine the secrets this guy has.
Who are you?
Can our son lead a normal life?
Define normal.
I see 20 or 30 girls come in here every day, mostly from small towns with big dreams. And they're all good. You're going to be great.
Beauty isn't everything. It's the only thing.
She has that thing.
Look at Jessie.
Who wants sour milk when you can get fresh meat?
I know what I look like. Women would kill to look like this. Having a party or something? You know what my mother used to call me? Dangerous.
Sometimes God gives you a job to do. And when that happens, you have to drop everything and
Just start walking. Hey, Casey, how's your sister doing?
She just got her cast off last week. She's a lot of fun.
Father, that was a lovely service. You want to talk sometime? My door is always open.
God, is everyone in this family allergic to light?
What do you want?
Just call Mom crying, so that wasn't weird. You're so mean to her.
She only climbs up on her cross when she wants some attention.
My daughter, Catherine. She's back from college. She's different. Cat? The way she talks, the way she looks at me. It's not depression. I know depression. There are things going on in the house. In my house, there are voices inside the walls.
Mom?
I am not a crazy person.
I'm not saying you're crazy.
There is something inside my house. It's a demon.
A demon?
And it's trying to take my daughter. Oh, God! Oh, my God!
Father Marcus, what can you tell me about demonic possession? I had a dream, and you're in it.
Go on.
There was a child tied to a bed.
Marcus! You didn't come here for advice. You came for help. Who is it?
A girl in my parish. Maybe.
Now you believe.
You're afraid?
Yeah, you should be too. You're being manipulated by forces you can't even begin to understand.
Anybody up there?
I want you to help me.
I won't abandon you.
Some call him Apocalypse. For thousands of years, he's been amassing mutants to take their powers. He always had 4 followers.
Like the 4 horsemen.
Eric, don't join them.
Whatever it is you think you saw in me, I buried it with my family.
From the ashes of their world, we'll build a better one!
They took him. Raven, the world needs the X-Men.
If I'm going to teach your kids something, I'm going to teach them how to fight.
I'm not afraid of him. Magneto, he's my father.
What?
Him and my mom, they did.
No, I know.
Not all of us can control our powers.
Then don't.
Apocalypse means to destroy this world.
It's all of us against a god. And the most powerful beings on Earth.
Forget everything you think you know. None of that matters. You're not students anymore. You're X-Men. Well, you've been busy.
We had a little help.
Choose life. Choose hope. Choose faith. Choose meeting each new dawn as a chance to bring good into the world. Choose friendship, love, happiness, clean living and positive thinking. Yeah, right.
Now what?
Good afternoon, 47. Your target is Sergei Larin. He is an accomplished art forger and has been copying and selling the museum's crown jewels for years. Both museum and artwork are owned by his wife, Simone Larin, and have been in her family for generations. While his wife is in New York with an excellent alibi, you have a window of opportunity to eliminate the target. The clock is ticking, 47. Good luck.
As I said, I accuse Alfred Eaton of murdering Marie Capet on the 17th of October 1894 in Paris.
I am a wealthy gypsy. At least 1/3 of the population of this city wants me dead. I sneaked towards her and stabbed her in the leg. After a blow, she slipped on the floor and died in a pool of blood.
Then let's get started. Monsieur Eaton, what were you doing on October 17th, 1894, from 8 to 12 p.m.?
You'll end up on the guillotine, you damn anarchist! Where are the bombs?
The court hereby finds that Alfred Eaton is... Bienvenue, messieurs. We are all present, so we can begin.
Sega.
Hello and welcome to the Battle Magic Spotlight for Total War Warhammer. In this video, we'll explain how the magic system works in Total War Warhammer and how you can use it to your advantage to best the many enemies you will encounter in the old world. On the battlefield, characters use power from the winds of magic to cast their spells. Power is represented by the large glass orb in the bottom right of the screen. The smaller bar to the right of the orb is the power reserve. The power reserve does not recharge. However, depending on how you've upgraded certain magic users, they can use abilities that give a small boost to the power reserve, giving you just that little extra bit to get off a spell in a time of need. Magic on the battlefield has large tactical implications if used correctly. A light wizard, for example, can cast the Net of Amintok in an area to momentarily paralyze enemy movement. Then, the light wizard could cast Banishment, an 18-second vortex spell that can tear through those bogged down enemies, disrupting their formations and causing large magical damage to all in its path. This type of 1-2 combo is perfect for enemies coming through tight spaces such as broken down walls or streets. However, combining spells such as these doesn't come cheap, and spending the majority of your winds of magic in large lump sums is always risky, as spells such as vortexes are unpredictable and have the potential to backfire. Some spells can be used to completely catch your enemy off guard. Can't quite chase down that pistolier cavalry that keeps shooting you from a distance? With the Law of Vampires, you could cast Raise Dead, reanimating a unit of zombies behind them. Now they won't know where to turn to avoid close quarters combat. Similarly, defenders of tight streets, gates or walls can be neatly exposed to a fresh unit of zombies climbing out of the ground to wreak havoc from behind, causing fear and panic to the defenders. The Winds of Magic isn't all about who has the bigger spell. Rather, it rewards those with the deepest knowledge of units on the battlefield. Each lore has a variety of hexes and buffs that can be cast on individual units or in large areas. If your particular army or unit is vulnerable to something, you can usually counter it with some sort of spell. Bork or Fix It from the lore of the Little War causes a minus 24% to speed and a minus 18% to charge bonus in a 30-meter radius. This is a perfect example of a charge defense spell. Best used when a cavalry charge is incoming. The enemy cavalry will count for nothing as they travel through the area of the hex and have a flavourless, exhausted impact when it's hit the front line. It's also imperative that you learn your lore through and through, as spell categories have their own variations in behaviour. Taking vortexes, for example, Chain Lightning is a strong damage-dealing spell. The Purple Sun of Xeris does less damage, but is more of a disruptor, pulling units out of formation and hurling them around the battlefield. Wind of Death is a straight line vortex that will ricochet off walls, giving it a large damage spread. These variations in behaviour can have a huge impact on the battlefield, so studying the lore you're using is key to victory. Not all races in Total War Warhammer access the Winds of Magic in the same way. The Dwarves, for instance, have a natural resistance to magic and are mistrustful of the dark arts. They rely instead on runesmiths who bind the Winds of Magic to create powerful runes, which can be activated during a battle. Unlike the Winds of Magic, these runes never lose their power during a battle and can be activated after a small and brief cooldown period, making runesmiths an incredibly powerful and effective foe on the battlefield. The Winds of Magic in a province change the availability of magic in any battle fought there. Strong winds hand an advantage in battle to any units that cast spells. The Winds of Magic always blow, but they can blow at different strengths in different places on the map, and the strength varies over time. The strength of the Winds of Magic at the location of a selected army is shown on the army panel and prior to battle on the pre-battle panel. The strength of the Winds of Magic in any province may be increased or decreased by certain stance or heroic actions.
I am innocent.
There are a variety of magic users in Total War Warhammer, each with their own tech tree that allows you to choose and upgrade the spells you want to unlock for that particular character. These unique lords, heroes, and units have access to different laws of magic. A Bright Wizard, for example, has access to the Law of Fire, while a Celestial Wizard has access to the Law of Heavens. Each Law of Magic has 6 unique spells to choose from, some of which can be overcast. Overcasting allows for greater power and duration of spells for an increased Winds of Magic cost. However, overcasting also comes with a 50% miscast chance, meaning your spellcaster could potentially harm themselves. That's all for our Battle Magic Spotlight in Total War Warhammer. Subscribe for more Total War Warhammer videos and connect with us on social media to get the latest news and exclusive content.
Peggy 16. Sega. Enter a world of legendary heroes, mythical locations, and monstrous creatures. A world where reality itself ripples in storms of magical power, and thousand-strong legions of warriors clash in wars without end. Choose a race and a legendary lord to lead your campaign. Each is unique, bringing with them their own challenges, strengths, traits, and skills. Total War Warhammer is a game of 2 different but connected game modes. The first takes place on the turn-based Grand Campaign map, where you must plan and execute strategies for survival and conquest. The second comes into play when armies clash on the campaign map, and you have the chance to command your troops in breathtaking real-time battles. On the campaign map, You must capture and manage settlements, or choose to burn them to the ground. Engage in statecraft and diplomacy brimming with intrigue and tactical depth. Maneuver armies as you see fit, and command heroes to help through sabotage, assassination attempts, and much more besides. These heroes from the campaign map can also join you in battle, lending their special abilities to the fight. To unlock the full potential of both your lords and heroes on and off the battlefield, level them up, send them on quests, and maximize the skills and spells at their disposal. With separate personal, campaign, and battle skill trees, you can really customize your characters, and even rename them too. Opportunities for war are countless, whether it's surrounding and besieging your foe, intercepting the enemy underground, or engaging them in titanic battles across mythical lands. With magic, colossal beasts, steam-spewing war machines, and a staggering array of tactical options at your disposal, Total War Warhammer offers thousands of hours of strategy gameplay. This is a world of eternal war and fleeting glory. This is a world whose fate, be it damnation or salvation, is yours to decide. This is Total War Warhammer.
Through pain and fire, I came here to purge the unclean. I am the mailed fist of the Emperor. I am the end.
Peggy 3.
America is on its knees, occupied by an enemy force. They've suppressed our lives and taken away our freedom. But we will rise again.
Ready on the barrels.
mark this day because America's second war of independence has begun.
Welcome to the madhouse, Batman! Love what you've done with the place.
Arkham Asylum remains under lockdown. Its staff at the mercy of the rampaging inmates.
We have at long last defeated the great Batman.
Any last requests? How about a joke?
Batman must save Gotham.
All your sacrifices, and yet you are the one to blame.
The joke's on you.
I will break you, Batman!
Heads or tails, kitty cat?
Are you gonna be a good boy and give up nicely?
You cannot stop me. Soon I will command forces beyond your comprehension.
My dear delusional Dark Knight, you will die.
When I was a lad, my old Nan would tell me stories of magical places. Tales of far-off lands with golden-haired maidens and oath-sworn knights. Lands rich with drink and lavish feasts. I never believed those stories until I found Tucson. This is a land left untouched by the tides of war, easily rivaling Velen or Ardskellig in size. In Tucson, simple folk live simple lives. They work the fields, peddle their goods, and tend to the vineyards, making the finest wines this side of the Pontar. It's a land ripe with opportunity, full of wild beasts to slay, maidens to defend, and long-lost treasures just begging to be found. Here a man never pangs with hunger, never wants for company, and never goes anywhere without a drink in his hand. But with all this debauchery and drink, you might wonder what brought the white wolf to this land of sheep. Well, I think it's time I told you a story. A beast stalks us, hunts us in the night, and only the Witcher can shake us from this nightmare.